Hello everybody, it is me Inferno back with a new short of Realistified, and today I'm going to be talking about the cherubim, which are angels from the Bible, and today we're going to be looking at their anatomy and like how it would work. Let's get into it. So believe it or not, cherubims do not look like this goofy, odd looking baby. They, however, look like this, which is terrifying, I know. But they would probably be more terrifying realistified, because, as I covered in my Seraphim video, angels would not have bird wings. They would have bat wings, which would allow them to have like the tendons and membranes, because it's a common feature in pretty much all angels that they have just eyeballs covering their wings. So bat wing would make more sense, as they would have the tendons and muscles and ligaments in order to function. However, I forgot to mention in that video, in that short, that those eyes would probably not function like our two eyes. They would more so function as the third eye of a lizard, which is called an ocelli. And instead of processing visual inputs, it would more so process heat inputs. So it gives it a sense of its surroundings, kind of like cat whiskers or dog whiskers, and just in general. Yeah, their heads now. Let's talk about their heads, and that's heads in plural, because there are multiple of them. They have the head of a lion, the head of an ox, the head of an eagle, and the head of just some random dude. And they have multiple limbs, so there would be multiple neurological systems happening at once, and with multiple limbs, the internal anatomy would in turn be so complicated that they would just burst into flames. Which kind of makes sense, because angels in the Bible are described as being on fire. So, yeah. And they would probably need some special outer coating that prevents them from burning to death. And in order to fly, they would also probably have like some special air sacs that instead of that store hot air, because hot air rises, so it would help in flight. And that, my friends, is the anatomy of a cherubim for dummies. So, yeah. Like, subscribe, do everything. And yes, I am back from vacation. Yeah, just bye.